it comes to earth-moving titans, there are bulldozers, and then there's the ACCO Super Dozer. A mechanical leviathan that towers above all others, this colossal machine stands as the undisputed heavyweight champion of bulldozers, a crown it has worn unchallenged since the day it first rumbled to life. This record-breaking behemoth never pushed a single load of design on the job it was destined to perform. But what drove engineers to create such a mechanical monster, and how did they end up creating the world's most powerful bulldozer? In the vibrant industrial landscape of late 1970s Italy, a man named Umberto Eco dared to dream beyond the ordinary, crafting a legacy through his company ACCO that would challenge the very foundations of heavy equipment dominance. While Caterpillar and Komatsu ruled the global stage with their mechanical armies, this Italian visionary operated from a different playbook, building a reputation across Europe for machines that embodied reliability and raw determination in equal measure. But as the 1980s dawned, the world was hungry for something more. Mega projects that demanded mega machines, and nowhere was this appetite more voracious than in the sprawling deserts of Libya. Under the ambitious vision of dictator Muammar Gaddafi, Libya was embarking on transformational projects, including the legendary Great Man-Made River, engineering undertakings so massive they required machines capable of reshaping entire landscapes. The existing giants from Caterpillar and Komatsu, impressive as they were, simply couldn't deliver the raw, earth-moving power that Libya's desert dreams demanded. This is where destiny called upon Umberto Eco with a challenge that would define his legacy to engineer and construct the most powerful bulldozer the world had ever witnessed. A mechanical titan that would dwarf every competitor and prove that Italian engineering could triumph over the industry's established giants. In the workshops of northern Italy around 1980, Umberto Eco's team embarked on a 3-year odyssey of engineering innovation and mechanical mastery. This wasn't a mere scaling up of existing designs, this was pioneering work that demanded solutions to problems no engineer had ever faced, creating a bulldozer that would tip the scales at a mind-boggling 183 tons of pure, concentrated power. The foundation of this mechanical marvel relied on proven Caterpillar components, hydraulic systems, and engines that would serve as the beating heart of the beast, but make no mistake, this was pure Eco engineering excellence, designed, assembled, and perfected in Italian workshops with Italian ingenuity driving every decision. Every challenge presented a new frontier, balancing a blade of unprecedented proportions, synchronizing dual engines in perfect harmony, and engineering tracks capable of distributing nearly 200 tons across any terrain without buckling under the immense load. By 1983, after countless hours of problem-solving and precision crafting, the workshop doors opened to reveal a mechanical colossus that defied belief. Standing over 4 meters tall and stretching more than 12 meters in length, the ACCO Super Dozer emerged as a testament to what happens when engineering ambition knows no bounds. When you witness the ACCO Super Dozer specifications, you're not just looking at numbers. You're staring at engineering audacity made manifest in steel and hydraulics. At 183 tons, this mechanical titan nearly doubles the weight of Caterpillar's legendary D11, creating a new category of earth-moving equipment that exists in a league entirely its own. Powering this colossus are 2 Caterpillar diesel engines, each delivering 675 horsepower of raw, unbridled force, combining to unleash 1,350 horsepower of earth-shaking power that exceeded the thrust capabilities of passenger jets of its era. But the crown jewel of this mechanical masterpiece is its blade, a 7-meter wide, 3-meter tall wall of steel that stands like a 2-story building ready to sweep across any landscape with devastating efficiency. The machine's tracks stretch longer than city buses, engineered with reinforced links and specialized rollers designed to carry loads that would crush conventional equipment, while its overall dimensions, over 4 meters tall and 12 meters long, command respect and awe from anyone who encounters this engineering marvel. Against its contemporaries, the D11 and Komatsu's D575A, the ACCO Super Dozer didn't just compete, it obliterated all previous concepts of what a bulldozer could be. The ACCO Super Dozer was also engineered for supremacy in every aspect of earth-moving performance, with a 7-meter blade capable of moving mountainous loads of soil and rock in single passes that would require multiple trips from lesser machines. This translates to productivity advantages that redefine what's possible in large-scale land development projects. Every component was overbuilt for reliability and endurance, from the heavy steel plating that armored its hull to the oversized hydraulic systems designed to withstand stresses that would overwhelm conventional equipment. Despite commanding such immense power, this mechanical giant responded to a single operator seated high above the action with complete visibility and control over the mayhem below. The engineering team solved complex challenges with innovative solutions. A sophisticated flywheel system managed the enormous torque generated by dual engines, while custom synchronization technology ensured both power plants worked in perfect harmony. The result was a machine that didn't push harder than anything else on Earth. It did so with precision and reliability that matched its awesome power. But here's where the ACCO Super Dozer's story takes a dramatic turn that transforms triumph into tragedy, as the very machine destined to carve new civilizations from Libyan desert sands becomes a victim of international politics beyond its control. The early 1980s brought harsh realities as United States sanctions against Muammar Gaddafi's regime severed trade relationships and brought massive international projects to grinding halts. These sanctions created an impenetrable barrier between the world's most powerful bulldozer and its intended destination, stranding this engineering masterpiece in Italian workshops despite being fully constructed, tested, and ready to tackle the toughest terrain on Earth. Without its Libyan buyer, the Super Dozer became an industrial orphan, too specialized for general market appeal, too expensive to repurpose, and too massive to store conveniently. Instead of reshaping deserts and building the future, this mechanical titan found itself relegated to the role of showpiece, a monument to engineering brilliance with nowhere to demonstrate its earth-moving supremacy. It's this cruel irony that makes the ACCO's legacy so compelling. The most powerful dozer ever built never pushed its first load of dirt and anger. When the ACCO Super Dozer rolled from its Italian birthplace in 1983, it carried a price tag of approximately $2 million, a sum that translates to nearly $6 million in today's currency, and positioned it as the most expensive earth-moving machine ever constructed. To put this astronomical figure in perspective, Caterpillar's mighty D11 cost less than half that amount, while Komatsu's largest offerings came in at fractions of the Super Dozer's investment requirements. This machine represented years of engineering development, specialized component manufacturing, and unprecedented scale that demanded premium pricing for premium performance. But because political circumstances prevented its export to Libya, this massive investment never generated a single dollar of return. What began as an ambitious project to dominate the earth-moving industry became a standard asset, with the world's most powerful bulldozer transformed from profit center to expensive curiosity. Today, the ACCO Super Dozer maintains its uncontested title as the largest bulldozer ever created, standing as an eternal symbol of engineering ambition that dared to push beyond every previously accepted limitation. Its legacy serves dual purposes: inspiring awe at what human ingenuity can achieve, while simultaneously teaching sobering lessons about the dangers of over-specialization in a world where practicality often trumps pure performance. While Caterpillar and Komatsu continued their industry dominance with versatile machines adaptable to countless applications worldwide, the Super Dozer's singular focus on massive scale and specialized applications ultimately contributed to its commercial downfall. The machine now exists as a museum piece that sparks wonder and disbelief, proving that in heavy equipment, as in life, sometimes the biggest isn't necessarily the best when market realities intervene. The ACCO Super Dozer remains the ultimate bulldozer in history, a mechanical giant built to move Earth on a scale the world had never seen before. It was a machine of raw ambition, designed to dominate the landscape, yet it never lived up to its promise because of circumstances beyond its control. Today, it stands both as proof of how far human engineering can reach and as a reminder of the limits of practicality. It is a legend frozen in time, an example of what happens when vision outpaces reality. In the end, the Super Dozer leaves us with one lingering question: will the world ever see another machine with such daring ambition? Or has construction evolved past the needs for giants like the legendary ACCO? Sometimes it feels like building the biggest doesn't always mean building the best. And speaking of the best, that brings us to our next battle. Two bulldozers that actually made it to the field and proved their worth. This is the showdown you don't want to miss. The John Deere 1050 versus Liebherr PR 754. Click the link on the screen now and don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss our next big breakdown. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.